I think it's totally the kind of film where, you know, of course you do it for the popcorn, big entertainment, but, you know, because there is something to say, actors like yourself like to participate in them. Is it the right impression? You read the script and you think, you know, it has more substance than popcorn.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really fun to be in a big sort of popcorn blockbuster film, but then it's always an extra reward when you feel the film has, you know, some deliberate and very sort of necessary message that kind of comes with it. That's always a nice kind of combination, you know, when something's entertaining but does come with a strong message with it. So yeah, it was hugely a part of the appeal for me.
I'm always interested to know how these things are filmed. You know, is it all about using your imagination a lot because the visual effects are part of the storytelling, or are there a lot of real things that you witness on set?
I was amazed because, yeah, it was really my first time of being on a film on this kind of scale and this, you know, this magnitude, and I was amazed how much of the set that they build around you. You know, you kind of imagine, okay, I might be standing in a green room talking to a tennis ball or something, you know, but actually, you know, they really built kind of giant sets, especially for Gerard Butler's story. There's almost two stories happening in the film. There's a story set up in space where Gerard, the older brother, is up in space, and then I'm sort of down on the ground. But, you know, the space stations that they built were just vast. It was incredible to kind of be a part of and see. But a lot of my stuff was actually really, it felt like shooting a very regular drama. You know, my stuff was mainly set in the White House and on the streets and at home. And then there was a few sequences when I'm in this giant kind of car chase.
Yes, exactly.
With this huge electrical storm, which was, you kind of read it on the page and you think, wow, you know, the kid inside of you is like, that's going to be so awesome to film.
Yeah.
And you forget the logistics of filming something like that, which was pretty grueling, actually. You know?
The 20 takes and the stunts and
all
we
just had Dean,
happening.
the director, screaming at us down a microphone, you know, telling us to sort of, you know, duck left and go right and, you know, telling us what's happening around us, you know. But again, you know, they tried to make it as real as possible. There was a lot of strobe lights and a lot of kind of effects, and the car was kind of shaking around and moving about. So it was, you know, it was hugely exciting. Stuck in a car with Andy Garcia and Abby Cornish for,
not too shabby
for
for
2 days, I think we filmed that sequence, yeah.
Well, Abby's not here, but I thought she was so believable as a Secret Service agent.
Yeah.
And did she do a lot of her own stunts? Did she, you know, become the character in terms of, you know, body language and how?
Yeah, she did. I mean, she's brilliant like that. You know, Abby first of all, she's a brilliant actress, but she's also very physical, you know, very capable. You know, so just totally believable that she would be a part of the Secret Service in that way. And I think she's done a few films where she's had a lot of gun training, and I know she did more gun training for Geostorm and worked with people in the Secret Service, and, you know, definitely sort of immersed herself in that world.
Absolutely. Do you feel you understand the jargon about storms a little bit more now, or, you know, it was all in the script and that's...
Yeah, I had to say catastrophic climate conditions quite a lot in the film. Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm very grateful for the film for sort of opening up my eyes to things like climate change, actually. You know, it forced me to kind of look into it and read up about it. And once you kind of have that information, and once you see the facts and figures, and you watch as many documentaries and interviews and talks about it as you can find on the internet, you know, that stuff doesn't leave you. You can't just then ignore it, you know. And so it was sort of life-changing in that respect, that, you know, I was sort of pushed into sort of looking into it more and more and more. And then the more I read about it, the more serious I realized the issue really is, you know.